Okay. Let's continue on to the fire and the flames. There's these guys, and that's a mini boss it seems. Wait, hold on. I caught his attention, which I didn't want to catch his attention. I don't want this to be a 2-on-1, you know, so... Can I, like... be very, very quiet? I'm hunting samurai, damn it! Oh no. Wait, hold on. Oh no, hold on, wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. Oh my god. I really don't want to fight 2-on-1. Again, funny how, like, they're all being killed by the red guard and everything. Do you have anything better to do? Also, I'm dying of the fire. I'm dead. Like, come on. You seriously don't have anything better to do? Except fight this one shinobi? I guess they're loyal to Genishiro or whatever. Anyway, I'm restarting the fight. I really don't want to fight 2-on-1, you know? How would I do this normally? I'm not entirely sure. Let me use the super sneaky buff, maybe. Maybe use... let's see... Malcontent. That's a wrong prosthetic too. You know, for some reason I always in my head think when I equip something, it's like the thing I have, but it's not. What I wanted to do, take two, is do this. Do a little delayed whistle for him. Use the finger whistle with its intended purpose. For once, maybe. And then he goes over there. And I'll be very careful again, this time. And do a little sneak attack. Alright, so he's out of the picture. So let's deal with him. Now we can fight honorably, 1-on-1. Okay, it's this guy again. Well, I say this guy again. It's technically a different person, I think, but... it's a similar enemy, it seems. The spear guy, I remember, in this area. He does the thing where if you Mikiri counter, he sometimes does an attack afterwards. Yep, I remember. There you go. Relatively easy, actually. Compared to that super hard boss I just fought before fighting you. You know, you're a chump, really. Let's just do that. Your little fancy spin. Good for you. Mikiri counter your ass. Come on, what are you gonna do? It's actually the most disappointing when he backs off. Sometimes he just backs off after the Mikiri counter, which is no fun. Ow. Uh oh. Oh. He hit me once. He hit me once, so you got that going for you. And hey, it's, I believe, the final prayer bead. Hooray! Now I have maximum health, maybe. Let's see. Acquire physical attributes. Ta-da! Final prayer necklace. It even says, actually, in the game. Anyway. The 7 spears of Ashina were pivotal in Isshin's coup. He awarded the lance to none but his most loyal samurai. Yet now only few of the 7 remain. Well, I killed at least 2, so there's 5 left, maybe? I don't know where the... they gotta rename the team, you know? They're not the 7 spears anymore. They're like 5 spears, maybe. Assuming the other ones are, you know, did not die to the invasion force as well. Anyway. Alright, let's see. So, well, yeah, everything's on fire over here, so you can't continue from me. Normally there'll be like something past this way, but there's nothing left, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you can see it, I guess, but there's nothing there. I assume you're not supposed to go that way. Any of you? You're just a dude. I saw you before, yeah, he was just hanging out, you know? At least he's smart enough not to attack the shinobi. Not waste your time with me. But again, to be fair, the I guess the samurai that we just fought are loyal to Genichiro, you know. And Genichiro probably told them specifically to attack me, but let's see. Actually, how do I? It's not this way. I guess I have to jump. Yeah. I was wondering, like, it seemed a little bit too far away, but I guess you just jump. All right. Okay, back to the beginning of the game. Again, book ends, you know? To the very, very beginning. Any enemies around here? Doesn't seem like it. Nothing around here, I guess. I see that checkpoint. There you go. You see this item in the prologue as well. You can never activate it until now. Wow. Yay. You know, and since we're here, I mean, that seems to be the door to, like, the field, and, I mean, you could just guess what's gonna happen, you know, when we go through the door and into the tunnel. So before we go, I mean, let's maybe upgrade some of our prosthetics. I believe you only do a few, though, because I only have enough lapis lazuli, and, like, per playthrough, you only get, like, a few. So you can't upgrade all your weapons, but you can choose, maybe. I don't have enough money, though. Hold on. I don't know how much I need, but I'm just gonna, like, pop up. Or, not pop up, but pop all of my purses real quick. Whatever reason, you know, they're disposable purses, by the way. Once you use them, they just kind of, like, fade away, I guess. Alright. So you get, like, a Lazulite Shuriken. Blessed by the Fountainhead Lapis Lazuli. The blades don't slow down even after striking an enemy. The blue trail of light emits in flight is reminiscent of a shooting star. Here's Lazuli Sambumaru, which I barely ever use, because I don't like it, to be honest. Again, I mean, all the prosthetic tools are very situational, but especially the ones that are like a whole combo. Like this one is like has too much time to set up. Like you just get hit in the middle of the combo. But it produces a poisonous mist with every string. String? No, swing. Dissolving the lapis lazuli over the blade causes the ancient blue rust to bubble to the blade's surface. Also, the axe, which really is only used for me anyway, for destroying shields. I just never use it otherwise. The hefty lazuli blade inflicts damage if you guard enemies. The sound of lapis lazuli blade striking home creates a powerful reverberation capable of dispelling enemy illusions. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it has like maybe a secondary effect that's powerful against illusions. You know, for example, the illusionary corrupted monk in Nibu Village. Maybe a new game plus. I don't know. You do extra damage. There's also the Sacred Flame. Damages even apparitions with this blazing purple flame. It does not, however, inflict burn status, though. It's just, well, the Sacred Lapis Lazuli fires or divine cleanse deep-seated hatred with flame. Okay, that's interesting. So it's Holy Flame, so it's good against, you know, maybe the Headless, the Shichimin Warrior, things like that. Well, I mean, the only thing I really use often would be the Shurikens. I'm probably gonna get the Shuriken. And, well, yeah, these cost 3, this costs 2, but either way, only choose one. You don't have enough for only one more upgrade. Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll get the Flame. The Flame looks cool, so I'll get that. There you go. So those are my final upgrades for my prosthetics. You get more upgrades, you gotta, like, finish the game, like, multiple times. Which I probably won't do on stream. I might consider it off stream just for fun, you know. I don't know how interesting it is to play through the game again, right? To see all the same things again. There's some like maybe slight differences, but the story and all that's basically the same. So I don't know how interesting that is. But I got the Lazuli Shuriken. I might as well equip the fire as well, just to show it off. Where is it? Over here. There you go. Pew! Pew! There you go. It goes pew pew! Does it cost like 1? Yeah, it costs 1 Spirit Emblem. That's good. The Phantom Kunai actually costs more Spirit Emblems. Also the money throw. Also this. There you go. It just changes the, you know, just a color swap really. Bam! I guess you can also go like this. Yeah, now I have fire sword. Wee! For like 5 seconds. I wonder how long it lasts. Actually, it lasts pretty long, actually. I swear with the other fire, it didn't last very long. This one lasts actually quite a bit. I assume it's kind of like a buff, you know? That's pretty interesting. You apply a quick buff. Now, can you do it after... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can apply it after the big charge attack as well. There you go. Interesting. I swear the normal fire... I mean, I only used it like once, but the when I used the normal flames, it didn't seem to last as long. But I was busy, you know, running away from the enemies and all that, so maybe not. Maybe it lasted the same amount anyway. Alright, there you go. Those are some final upgrades that I'll maybe use in the last fight. I guess we'll see. But the last checkpoint, I assume, is over here. And, well, we'll see what happens. Secret passage key used. So I have the demon bell on, by the way. So, I mean, again, it doesn't really matter, but like, you know, I have demon bell. Aren't I cool? Aren't I so awesome because I have hard mode on? No, guess not. I mean, I always think in terms of like, I mean, someone's already, you know, beat the game with demon bell. They even beat the game like Charmless, actually. New Game Plus, there's a thing you do Charmless where it makes the game like really hard. I actually tried that a little bit on my other save file. Because I got the sure ending again, you know? Anyway.
Kuro-sama. 久しいな、巫女の忍び。見よ、不思議のもう一振りよ。
健一郎殿。そのようなものでは決してアシナの命運は変わりませぬ。狼よ、流因など誰の手にもあるべきではないのだ。苦労をかけるな。
脅威。参る。
Alright.
ああ、しまいとしよう。
So he has one too, and I guess that's why Kuro is bleeding. He also has a mortal blade. It was mentioned actually in the chest, I think. Okay, well, I wonder what happens actually if we die in a mortal blade. Do we die? Is that how it works? I'm not sure. So we start from his like second form, or yeah, second form. After the first time we fight him, now he's just standing there. Good. Where's Kuro, by the way? Kuro? Oh my god. Using his bow. I wonder where Kuro is. Anyway, ah! Like I heard him like maybe fall down. Okay, well. Okay, sweep. Yeah, I recognize that. It's a sweep. Sometimes he does a stab. Yeah, it's a sweep. Oh, okay, that was... I think that wasn't a sweep, that was just a normal attack. Okay. I mean, he has one bar, but I mean, I think this is too easy. This is like not his final form. I mean, obviously not. I mean, come on. Jump! Ah, damn it. I panicked there. But I wasn't sure what attack he's gonna use. And I'm dead. He's running at me. I do wonder actually, was he gonna finish me off with the Black Mortal Blade? That's what I was thinking. Like, Maybe that's what he was doing. Okay, yeah, that's just a normal attack. I knew it. There you go. Let's kill him real quick. But totally not a bait. It's not gonna be his third form where he turns into a super monster.
結局何もできなかった。だが竜院がこの国を生かす。これでアシナの世は明ける。哀れな孫の最後の願いじゃ。わしはこのアシナをよみがえらせねばならぬ。故に赤炉。
Okay. Alright. Good. It's Ishin, alright. You know the sword, yeah, I saw the black blade. It was mentioned that it opens the gates of hell or something like that. So he just literally grabbed his granddad from hell and came out of his neck, and now his granddad's kind of like, well, for your Christmas present, you know, I'm going to kill this guy for you. Good. Or, you know, whatever. Oh. Alright. I recognize his moveset though, because I fought him in the Shura ending, so I imagine it's maybe similar? Though he's much more spry, I guess. He's younger now. And I die instantly. Good. That's why I shouldn't heal when it's not optimal too. I say is I just heal instantly, but don't worry about it. Oh. I recognize that. I fought you in a different timeline. Ooh, okay, that's a stab. Alright, good. Okay. I gotta get used to his... I don't know, what was that? That was, I guess, a sweep? Hesitation is defeat, good. He seems to be naked. He's not wearing a shirt, by the way. Do they not give you shirts in hell? Nobody gets shirts in hell. He has like a weird jacket though, or I don't know what you call it. I don't know if it's a jacket, but but there you go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there was another dude inside another dude, and then another dude inside him too. Maybe I don't know. He'll summon his grandfather. Maybe is that how it works? All right. But yeah, I mean it's actually thematic. Ishin was the guy that shows up in the prologue, which makes sense. Like in Dark Souls in general. You see like I mean the first Dark Souls anyway, you see Gwyn or whatever, and then the final boss, spoilers, is also Gwyn, so makes sense. The legendary hero that was mentioned in the actual prologue is the guy you fight. Stab. It's hard to pay attention. Okay, well you just do that while I heal. Ow. Interesting that we don't fight Genichiro though. Just kind of just fight his granddad, you know? Ah, that's a grab! I gotta get hit by that before. That's a sweep. Alright, I'm just gonna dive the first phase real quick. Yep. just get instantly just die the first phase, even though it was super easy the first time. I just get instantly lose. It's gonna be hard though. Yeah, you gotta fight the first phase, and then you gotta fight Ishin all at all at the same time, back to back. Happened before. Oh, and everybody dies of Dragon Rod. Don't worry about it. Yeah. It reminds me, I was gonna mention something about Dragon Rod. I forgot about it, man. I believe in the original version of Sekiro, Dragon Rod was actually people would die from Dragon Rod or whatever if you didn't cure it fast enough. They didn't do that in the final product though. But anyway. Okay. How about this time I don't die, you know? That'd be great. Oh. Ah! I actually don't know if you deflect that. Okay, I can block it, but oh! Does it twice? I mean, that's the same attack we use. Actually. The Mortal Blade attack. Anyway. Ishin, whatever. Come on, let's see what you got. Blocking way too early. The Bikini counter that. Alright, what are you gonna do? Yeah, again, he's wearing like a weird robe, I guess, but he's not. I guess he's just wearing it in a cool way. You know, he's a cool grandpa. He doesn't wear it normally. He's too cool for like wearing it like a shirt. Okay. Interesting. That reminds me of a Dark Souls 3 weapon, which is reminiscent of a Demon Souls weapon, actually. The whole, like, wind strike. I was hoping I could sprint around him. A little pellet real quick, don't worry about it. Okay. That attack I got so used to when I fought his older version. His normal grandpa version. I mean, he's still a grandpa, I guess, but doesn't look as old, you know? That's a stab, I knew it. Just a little shuffled to your right. To my right, anyway. Alright. Now what? Okay, he just grabbed a spear from hell, I assume. He could just do that, I guess. And he can... what? He has a repeating pistol somehow. Where did he get that automatic pistol? That semi-automatic pistol? I guess he just can do that, I guess. I don't know. Time is convoluted in Sekiro. Oh. Yeah, okay. He's the area effect one. I assume that's a stab because he has a freaking spear, you know? Oh, okay. You can't just do that. That gun doesn't exist. That's a magic gun. I don't know, man. We have muskets in this era. We don't have semi-automatic pistols. Did you just get a Glock? Is it like Fate Stay Night, you know, where like he's actually from the future or something? I gotta heal my posture. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. Yes. I don't see his gun. Like when he's far away, obviously, is when he's using it. I don't know where it is on his body. Maybe on his belt. I don't see it. Ah, I knew it too, but there's a big delay on it. Oh damn, I'm not even making much progress actually. I'll just block the guns real quick. That was a sweep. Gotta pay attention. Pellet real quick. He jumps back a lot. That's a sweep. I gotta pay attention to his movements. Oh, that's a stab. And he has super armor there, which is annoying. Okay. Freaking gun. That's a stab, but oh, yeah. Hesitation is defeat. He can do that, by the way. He's gonna like bring his spear back. Alright. Try again. I gotta get better at the Genichiro fight as well. I mean, I kind of did first try the first time, but I feel like you gotta do it perfectly. The first phase, otherwise you go into the Ishin fight a disadvantage, you know? Wow. I felt like I couldn't dodge there. I had to deflect. Come on, let me heal! No. That's a sweep! Alright. Damn it. Ah, broke my posture because I can reflect all of it. Let me heal, come on! Come on, dude. That's unfair. Okay, just run away. I mean, you do have an opportunity to just run. Just sometimes I feel like I don't have enough space to run. No resurrections, by the way, because they're kind of wasted on Genichiro, right? Nope. I recognize that shuffle, buddy. That's a stab. He always does that little move, his little stance. Nice Ashina cross. I can do that too, you know. Pellet real quick, and he's gonna stomp. Seriously? You do it one hand? Can't do that. That's just a sweep. Good. Oh, I was trying to get away so I can heal, but never mind. And that's just a problem with me, like trying to figure out like when there's an opportunity to heal. Seems like he recovers really quickly, even if you deflect. Let's try again. Maybe not die to Genichiro, that'd be great. As I just get hit instantly. You know, it seems like he always does that attack first, so maybe I should pay attention to that. Maybe recognize that he always does that attack first, and be prepared to run away from it, you know? That's not a sweep. That's just like an attack. It catches you, you know, because you think it's a sweep. Maybe they'll do that move all the time. They'll just can counter you, buddy. Stab you. Alright. Come on, Sekiro. Nope. I tried deflecting. I gotta know the timing for that. But this timing, generally know it. The wind move, it comes out like a very big delay. You just gotta count. I don't know. I gotta count the seconds. Stop that. I just want to heal. Come on, let me heal. Get the Mikiri counter. Okay, oh, I got the hit and the Mikiri counter. Ah, panic there. Alright. Here comes a spear. Oh, okay, he didn't do the spear immediately. That was weird. Let me just do this real quick. Ah, got me. Well, at least that worked. Stab. I forgot about his gun. His dumb gun. No, stop it. Stop it. Ah. Ah. It's always like... he does an attack even if you deflect him. It's that kind of boss, you know? Unless you attack him too, then that kind of interrupts him, but still, I want to get away, but I can't. Which I kind of do sometimes because my posture is high, my health is low, right? Stop it. He sometimes jumps away though. Okay, well that didn't... It does this a lot, by the way. Alright, well, second phase. Kind of very sloppy, to be honest. I want a rematch. I'm probably gonna die at third phase anyway, but you know. Alright, third phase. What are you gonna do? You gonna bring out dual wielding gun? You gonna bring your assault rifle? No, it's gonna do lightning attacks, okay. Okay. Ah, I thought I... Okay, never mind. I fell to the ground before I was able to press the button. Alright, so his third phase is simply lightning attacks. Which... Not too bad. I died to it, but generally speaking, it's not too hard to just simply reverse it. It's very cool, yeah. I mean, he turned into a Pikachu, you know. Where did he learn that from? I guess Tomoe. That's where Genichiro learned it from. Everyone seems to learn lightning attacks from Tomoe. I wish I had lightning attack lessons. Did I pay for that or something? Pay for the Tomoe lessons? I jumped, but I shouldn't. Just die. Just die, Genichiro. You're not even like a... You're not even worth to look at. Your grandpa is just way cooler than you, so I want to fight him, not you. I don't know, I always get tricked by that. I attack him and he attacks back, but it comes out quicker than I think it does. Oh, I thought he was gonna attack. Nope. Okay, good. Whatever. There you go. Big stomp. Alright. Keep the change. Ah, oh, damn it! I didn't know that did damage. Of course, I get punished for that. And instantly die. Just let me drink, old man. Let me drink! I just want to drink! I'm thirsty! Good. Ah, still got hit anyway. There's a follow-up. Man, it's hard to recognize if it's a combo or not. That's the biggest thing. Like when he does a little dash, that's a combo. Gotta pay attention. And that's just a Mikiri. Sometimes he does this. He did a lot of sweeps before. Not doing sweeps now. Somehow survive. Good. Get my posture, please. No. That's Mikiri. He puts his like spear back, like a stab. So combo. Yep, that's a stab. Ah. No, get away from me. Okay. Good thing he didn't do a follow. I think he does a follow-up sometimes. With the stab. Ah, okay. Come on. Combo. Okay, when he like is about to touch his sword, press deflect. Like look at his arm. When he does the wind attack, was about to touch his sword, his sheath, or whatever. Press deflect, I think. That's the best time to block it. Ah, damn it. I knew it was coming, but it's gonna block. Little dash. There you go. Thunder time. Welcome to the Thunderdome. I'm just spamming. Good. How you like it, old man? How do you like it? Stab. Recognize that. How do you like it? Hmm? Touches his sword. Block. Now that attack, I'm not sure, because that's a different attack. And stop shooting at me. Stop it. Stab. Yukiri counter to your face. Is it seppuku? Okay.
Immortal. Sekiro.
Immortality severed. There you go. He took it like a champ. It's funny. Well, well, funny in like an interesting way. Not funny, haha, man. At his peak, Ashina devoted himself to deadly conflict in pursuit of strength, a single-minded killing machine of a man. Got the Dragon Flash. Wow. In his younger years, Ishin was a devil of the sword, spending his days in pursuit of life or death combat. He often ruminated on how a cut should be made, but his blade always moved first. And I unlocked the Gauntlet Strength, which is, I think, unlocked before you get the Shura ending. Alright. There you go. I think that was the final boss of the game. Also unlocked Severance Path. That's like a different gauntlet if you go through this route. There you go. I guess he was, I guess we had to use the Mortal Blade because when he was summoned, you know, it's kind of weird. It's like he got summoned, you know, from Genichiro. So, like, maybe the rejuvenating waters transfer to him and everything. But once we defeated him, you know, he accepted it and we just, you know, kill him or whatever. Seems to be this game is all about how, like, you know, immortality is like a bad thing and all that. Let's see. Alright. So Kuro's just sleeping. He's just sleeping there. Well, just to be safe. Hold on, let me check. Because this is the point where you can actually branch off and get different endings, I believe. But before I, you know, mess it up, let me just make a, you know, quick save file, you know, on my computer real quick. Hold on. Okay. Anyway. Alright, so Kuro's over here. I wonder, was he always here? You know, I did hear him fall down, you know? I assume he got attacked by Genichiro. I don't know how he was gonna, like, get, like, the power from Kuro. Maybe, like, just through pure intimidation, you know? Like, threatening to kill him or something. Or maybe he was, like, literally... I was thinking as well, because he's probably going insane from the rejuvenating waters. You know, he's like, a very powerful version, but he's probably losing his mind. So maybe he was literally gonna eat his blood or something. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, here you go. So we have a few choices. We can give the Dragon Tears by itself. We can give the Dragon Tears and Everblossom, or rather, we can give the Dragon Tears and the Frozen Tears. So these are the three options we have. I have the other, I mean, the default option is the first one, but the other two options are by doing certain side quests. I believe the Everblossom is the side quest involving Emma and Owl and all that. I believe, you know, by defeating Owl in our pass. And the Frozen Tears involves the Divine Child. So we have a choice. I'm going to show it all, really, but let's choose the first one. See what the default ending is like. This is the normal ending.
おそばにおります。竜の涙。
我が生涯の忍びを、虫たちをお願いできますか。
これはやはりあなたが持っていてください。また新しい忍びが力を求める時が来るでしょう。
There we go. That's the Immortal Severance ending. So that's the normal ending from getting the Dragon's Tear. So I believe, yeah, we just simply kill Kuro. That was implied. That's how you get rid of the Dragon's Heritage. I assume that's the only way, because I guess if you just use the Mortal Blade to kill Kuro, you know, the heritage or whatever, the divine heir would simply move to another person, I assume. Because that's how, you know, the whole story with Takeru and Tomoe. It's very implied. We didn't hear much about them, but Takeru was the previous divine heir, right? But they didn't get the whole Dragon's Tear thing, so I think he just simply died from the Mortal Blade, but of course then the power transferred to somebody else. So the only way to get rid of it entirely was to use the Dragon Tears and then kill him with the Mortal's Blade, I guess. And I guess Sekiro, whatever, Wolf, simply just took the place of the sculptor, you know? He took a new hobby, you know, and it's just an NPC in Sekiro 2, the sequel, as you play a different shinobi or something. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what happened there. I think I'll skip the credits because we're going to see different endings anyway, so I'll skip it for now. This time, let's choose the Dragon Tears and Everblossom. So that was from the Everblossom tree that was planted, but then someone stole the branch and it withered away. But there was a ritual involving the Everblossom that would cause maybe a different different outcome, I guess. Let's see.
おそばにおります。竜の涙。最後の節を成敗いたす。 人として生きてくだされ。
行かれるのですね。
はい。私も人として懸命に生き、そして死のうと思います。我が忍びがそうしてくれたように。エマ殿にもお世話になりました。
All right. And that was the Purification Ending. So I believe, yeah, in order to sever the immortality, you can instead, or Sekiro instead, sacrifice himself to end the curse and everything. Both endings are pretty sad, I guess. Someone dies either way, but, it seems to, well, I mean, I was gonna say, it's similar to Tomoe, right? Tomoe and Takeru. But again, I believe Tomoe did not succeed in getting the mortal blade, I think, or the dragon's tears. So again, very similar to what happened to Takeru and Tomoe, but in this situation, Sekiro was successful in ending the dragon's heritage again. Seems like the better ending. Yeah, I mean, well, quote unquote better ending. I also noticed that Kuro had like swords. I was thinking he was gonna be grown up or something. No, he was actually the same size. Actually, he's still the same. It was actually quite recent. But I noticed that he has swords. I think. I don't know if I was seeing things again. I was just gonna say, be careful. You don't have infinite lives like me. So you die once, you're dead forever. You gotta be careful of those swords, buddy. But anyway, there you go. Yeah, I mean, instead of like, killing a kid, you instead save the kid. But obviously, the main character dies, so that's the downside of that. But there you go. Let me just skip the credits there as well. Okay, and we're back here. Yeah, play through the game 3 times for a change in a 2-minute cutscene. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm kind of save scumming instead of like playing through the game multiple times. Anyway. It's alright, so we did the Dragon's Tears, we did the Dragon Tears of Ever Blossom, now we can do the Dragon Tears of Frozen Tears, which if you remember, the Frozen Tears were from the Divine Child after she ate a few snake organs, I guess. That's just how it works. Here you go. I hope you like them. Special delivery. Gamer Girl Tears.
おそばにおります。竜の涙を。 参りましょう、我が巫女。
九郎殿、今はどうか安らかに私の心にとどまってください。さようなら、みんな。私は行かねばなりません。我らの因果を断ち切るために。とても長い旅になります。それでも共に来てくださるのですか？
はい。
ありがとう、竜の忍びよ。九郎殿も喜んでおります。参りましょう。西に神なる竜の故郷に。
I'm a little confused, to be honest. What happened to Kuro? I don't know. So, I mean, the plan was to to turn her into the cradle for the dragon. And I mean, I assume at the end they're making a pilgrimage to the divine dragon's birthplace, right? Because the idea, I think, is that the divine dragon came to Ashina, but now we're returning him back to their home in the west, or something like that. Kind of like, was this Journey to the West? Was it Journey to the East? I can't remember what the original story was. Involving like that monkey guy. Anyway, he did the idol Fusoka. So yeah, did he disappear? Yeah, it looks like he did disappear. I wasn't sure. It looked like his power got consumed, absorbed into her. I guess he did disappear. So I don't know what happened to him. I mean, I was thinking like maybe she's pregnant, but I mean, she seems a little bit too young to be pregnant already. Unless it's just magic. I don't know. It's a magic pregnancy. Or is she gonna like... I mean, this is gross, but is she gonna like birth an egg? Anyway. Okay, so I assume again, she absorbed Kuro's soul into her and then will return him to the west? And the power back to the west? I don't know, it's a little confusing. It seems like, I don't know. Because my question is if Kuro, the boy, does he live? Like as a human? Or did he get transformed into a dragon then? Like a baby dragon maybe? That's my guess. I'm not entirely sure. That's a very confusing ending, to be honest. I don't know. That was just weird. But maybe that's the idea. Like he turns like she becomes the cradle for a new dragon, and she's returning him back to his home, which is not like the human home, but like the home of the dragon, and therefore he'll live a new life as the real dragon god thing. Maybe, I don't know. Doesn't feel like a happy ending, to be honest, because it still feels like, I mean, for one, they still have to do the whole pilgrimage, I guess. That's on Sekiro 2, the sequel. DLC, maybe. I don't know. I mean, as far as I know, there is actually no DLC for Sekiro, which is a shame, actually. You would think there'd be DLC from the From Software games, usually. Which, generally speaking, DLC for Dark Souls and any From Software game. Did Bloodborne get DLC? I can't remember. But I would say I actually enjoy the DLC, for these type of games. Normally I don't, to be honest. Like a lot of other games, when they add DLC, it's kind of like, you know, the classic horse armor DLC for Skyrim, you know, it's just like a small thing. But like DLC for like Dark Souls, you know, is very much comprehensive, you know, and adds a lot to the game. So I was wondering if maybe that could be like DLC, but, well, I don't know. As far as I know, there hasn't been any, and there hasn't any that came out or really planned, other than the Game of the Year edition, you know, which adds like boss rush mode and stuff like that, but, you know, nothing like related to the story as far as I know. But yeah, again, I guess that's it. That's the 3 endings, you know, the normal ending where we sever Kuro's immortality, the second ending where we instead sacrifice the Sekiro to, like, you know, let Kuro live like a normal life. And then the third ending where we kind of like absorb him into this like girl and then we go to the west or something. I'm not entirely sure what that meant. But I guess that's fine. Whatever. You know. But yeah, Sekiro. I'm trying to think. I mean, you know, obviously there's a lot of like lore, I guess you could like unpack from this game, and kind of like From Software game. It's generally more straightforward, though, I would say. You know, compared to like Dark Souls, this Sekiro is definitely more straightforward as terms of narrative, obviously, because you have like a main character that's been pre-made, right? There's like a story that you follow and everything. I probably didn't understand like everything about the game, but you know, it's generally I understand. There's a big theme about it as well, about how like immortality is bad and everything, right? Kind of like I mean, there's a lot of like Buddhist themes, I guess. A lot of like, I mean, Eastern religion in general, where like ironically there's a lot of supernatural beings in mythology that are kind of like long-lived and immortal, but the idea is that it's bad, right? Because you want, you know, people to go through the cycle of reincarnation and things like that, something like that. So that's kind of like a prevailing theme in this game, and I think it does a pretty good job actually, where it shows like actually being immortal is bad. You know, like just like in Dark Souls as well, when you go hollow and stuff like that. Generally, it's not a great thing, right? I would say. Kind of reminds me, I mean, another game that's like completely different, by the way, which is still good, but like it has a similar theme about immortality, called Everhood, which I liked and I played. But I would say that, you know, this kind of like atmosphere and like storytelling is better in terms of trying to like communicate, you know, at least within this fictional world, how like living forever is actually kind of a bad thing or whatever, you know, because you lose your mind, you lose your memories, you go insane, things like that. You turn into fish people. I don't know. It's not great, right? Anyway, but there you go. Definitely Sekiro is a lot different as well. I would say actually it's not as, I don't know, to me anyway, I mean, maybe it's because I played a lot of Dark Souls already, but it is a lot different than Dark Souls, you know? It's like different kinds of defenses you can do. You can dodge, you can jump, you can deflect, right? In Dark Souls, for the most part, unless you play like a different kind of build, for most people though, they just kind of spam the dodge button, and that's all you needed to worry about in Dark Souls games. This game, however, you gotta like pay attention to the enemy patterns and understand what moves to like, you know, Mikiri counter, which moves to like jump over, and which moves to deflect and all that. There's a lot going on. That's interesting, but ironically, even though it's a lot different than Dark Souls and much faster pace, at least compared to the original Dark Souls, it's actually, I would say, comparatively not as hard, only because its difficulty curve is much nicer. I don't know. I feel like in the Soul series, like sometimes you go to different areas and it feels like the difficulty is just kind of like some bosses like really easy, other bosses are really hard. You know, it's kind of I wouldn't say unbalanced. That's not the right word, but it feels kind of lopsided, right? Where in Sekiro, it really does seem like, again, because it's a much more straightforward game. It's much more of like a narrative to it. I would say. I wouldn't say like it's, you know, I mean, it's a good thing in the sense that it doesn't have like a bajillion cutscenes. You know, there are cutscenes, but it doesn't focus on too much on it, which I like actually. I like how it's not overly obvious, you know, with its story where every character needs to explain everything all the time, right? It's mostly kind of like lightly there, but it's easy enough to follow. But anyway, what I do want to say is that, yeah, Sekiro has a really good difficulty curve where the more you go through the game, the more you learn, how to play, and they keep adding on top of that, right? More and more and more. So by the end of the game, I really did feel like, even though it was hard, I could apply all the things I've learned from all the other bosses, so it wasn't too bad, right? And ironically, I would say it's pretty forgiving because you can resurrect and all that, right? You have like multiple chances. So you mess up once, you can resurrect and try again, right? So that's like a biggest thing as well that makes it, I feel like, more fair, I mean, not easy. I don't like to compare like levels of difficulty in terms of easy or hard, because that's very subjective, right? But the biggest thing about Sekiro is that I feel like it ramps up in a very like smooth way, So again, that's how it feels like to me. Even though it's not really a Souls-like, well, I mean, it is a kind of like a Souls-like game because it's made by the same developer and everything. You can see a lot of similarities. I really do feel like from the ground up, it was made to be kind of like a different game, right? But anyway. You can add more depth to the combat if you limit yourself to one weapon. Yeah, that too. I did say I do wish that you could try out different weapons. There's like different prosthetic tools, there's different combat arts. But I did wish that I could have like different weapons to try out, I mean, it's a Japanese setting, right? There's a lot of different like battlefield weapons you could use. You see it on the hands of, on the enemies, but you don't get to use them yourself, which is a shame. But I guess, the upside to that is because you only have one weapon, they balance all the fights for that one weapon, right? So it feels more tight, I guess, that way. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I mean, those are kind of like my thoughts of Sekiro. Anything else I want to say? Again, the story, I mean, there's a lot to unpack. I probably, again, didn't understand everything. I mean, you watch that content creator, Vadi Vidya, you just watch him. You want to know, like, all the lore of the game, I guess. But I get the general idea. The way I understand it is basically, in the beginning, in the prologue, there was a big civil war with Ashina, right? And he usurped the land about 3 years ago, I think. And that's like the political background. Wolf, was an orphan that was picked up by Owl. Owl was like, haha, you got guts, kid, and then he trained him to be a shinobi. And then, years later, he grew up and all that. Was it 3 years ago? I can't remember. Well, actually, it was only 3 years ago. The Sekiro would be pretty old by then, so I'm actually not sure it was 3 years ago. No, 3 years ago was when the Hirata clan got attacked, So the actual prologue of when the Civil War came about was a long time ago. More years than just 3, I guess. Because it makes no sense it was only 3. Anyway, he grew up under Owl's tutelage and became a shinobi. He was assigned to Kuro, I guess, of the Hirata clan, was a vassal to the Ashina clan. But then disaster struck. Owl, orchestrated a whole bandit raid that attacked the Hirata clan because I assume people knew that Kuro was the next divine heir, right? The next like immortal person that could grant immortality to other people and all that. And it was mentioned before how Takeru was like the one before that. And there was a whole pandemic, of the dragon rot, so that was the downside of having it, but at the same time, it's a very powerful tool, right? So that's why Owl, I assume, wanted that power, he orchestrated the whole thing, and then Sekiro, in that raid, I assume got stabbed by Owl. It's like a big story we saw him before, got stabbed his memory. But then, as he was dying, Kuro chose to revive him and give him the power, because I guess they're best friends, I don't know. Something like that. It makes sense, actually. They were best friends because he was assigned to Kuro. I assume it's like a bodyguard, right? Well, I wonder if there's like a slice of life anime spin-off where they have hijinks together or something. I don't know. Anyway, well, yeah, and that's like the beginning of the story. And then a few years after that, I assume the Ashina clan kept getting attacked by the Interior Ministry, because the Interior Ministry is like a representation of the prevailing clan during the Sengoku era of, Japan in real life. They were like taking over, all of the land in Japan. And Ashina You know, definitely, I mean, the Hirata clan in particular was basically all destroyed. I assume it's kind of sad actually, but Kuro didn't have, probably his entire family got destroyed as well, got killed by Owl and everything, or, you know, by his machinations anyway. But yeah. But Ashina, you know, was being attacked by all sides, so therefore, you know, all the areas like Senpo Temple, and I guess, well, I mean, I guess only Senpo Temple really, and everything was researching immortality. Ashina clan was also researching immortality. Genichiro wanted to make sure the clan was alive to fight the big war, and so that's why there's a big political struggle of getting like Kuro and all that, and that's how the game started. And you know, you can see how the events unfold based on what you do. I guess the only thing will also be the Fountainhead Palace. I assume the Fountainhead Palace with the fish people, I think that was before the whole Ashina thing. Yeah, that was like a long time ago. It's ancient history, I assume. And I guess they became fish people because there was the divine dragon. I think it was mentioned by the divine child, you know, as a result of the Senpo Temple experiments. I think she knew, I think she said it. I can't remember if she said it or someone else. But I guess the divine dragon came from a different location, right? And came to Ashina, and then probably was living near that palace. And there was like a whole religion that sprung up from that, you know, and from its power of immortality, started turning everybody into fish, I guess, and people got obsessed with that. And the water from that, you know, spilled down to Mibu Village, you know, so that's why there's a zombie village as well, you know, things like that. Anyway, basically, there's a whole lot of things happening involving immortality and the divine dragon. And it revolves around how, like, it's corrupting everybody, and that's why Kuro said to, like, sever it and end its power or whatever. Anyway, that's what I understand from the story. It's a lot that's going on in the background, actually, which is pretty cool. I like that. I mean, that's the traditional From Software kind of, like, design, where, like, I really like that, where, like, the world really feels like it's doing its own thing, and you're just kind of like, you know, coming across it, right? So it isn't like, unlike other games, I feel like in other video games, it really does feel like, especially like sandbox games, it's kind of like the world kind of revolves around you, you know, everything happens because of you. But in this game, the world has already happened, kind of like, you know, I mean, Dark Souls in general, it's like a post-apocalyptic kind of scenario. But like in this game as well, things have already happened, and you're just coming across it, you know. It kind of feels like you're in a sort of like an archaeologist, you know, sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I like about the From Software games, you know. And that's what's cool about it. And obviously all the things about it as well, you know, the combat system, the graphics in general, it's just good. I wouldn't say, like, I guess in terms of like pure graphical power, it's not that powerful, which is good actually, because I don't have a powerful graphics card. But also, it makes use of its artistic direction very well, though. You know, that's what makes it really good, I would say. Also, I'm just running around, just jumping in circles, but anyway. But yeah, I would say that's its strength as well. Its whole, like, artistic direction, you know. Whatever graphics it does have, it uses very well, which I like. Music is good as well. I don't know. Sekiro. I mean, you don't need me to say, but Sekiro literally got the game of the year. I think in 2019. I think, when did it come out again? I can't remember. It got game of the year. So I mean, literally one of the best games of the year by most people who play video games. So you don't need me to say how good it is. But yeah, I agree. It's very good. Yeah. There you go. I mean, I don't have anything else to say. I probably played this a little bit more off screen. Try to try out boss rush mode, but I probably won't show it because it's probably, you know, very tedious. You don't want to watch me just die a whole bunch, like one boss over and over again. I don't know if I'll even beat it, really. I just want to try it out for the most part. But that's like something that probably try out later for myself. But in general, though, Sekiro is a very good game. I really like it. And I mean, this entire playthrough really was just in preparation for Elden Ring. which will probably be a different kind of, probably be, completely different gameplay. So all the muscle memory, by the way, that I built up playing Sekiro probably has nothing to do with Elden Ring, but definitely excited for Elden Ring as well. That's the only game, From Software is the only developer I would get excited about these days, really. And I mean, I even pre-ordered Dark Souls 2. I usually advocate not to like pre-order, but it was the only exception. I still regret it though, so I'll never pre-order a game ever again. However, the only game I will buy on release though would definitely be anything made by From Software. At least flagship games, I guess, where they like mainly make it as a developer or whatever. I think they also do publish other games though. I believe they have like other games they made, but they're not really like Souls games, not related. Was there like a mech game or something? What's it called? Metal Wolf Chaos something? XD Deluxe? I don't know. A very silly game. Anyway. But yeah. Basically, yeah, I don't know. That's the end of my playthrough. I'm excited for Elden Ring. Hopefully it's good. I mean, I imagine it's probably really good. But I guess we'll see. Anyway. Let me just end my rambling, by the way. How do I end like a series on YouTube again? I usually say like, what do I say? If you're on YouTube, if you didn't know, I stream these games live on Twitch, so check me out over there if you're interested. I also have other playthroughs on the channel, so you can look for those if you want. I have done like a Dark Souls 1, like kind of like replay, so you can look for that if you want as well. You can look for something similar, and again, look forward to maybe Elden Ring when that comes out. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.